Seriously, there's one simple trick to make you more charismatic. You're probably tired of being constantly disliked by others, tired of being the object of their laughter, tired of not receiving any respect from them. But there's a way to change that. There's one step that will make people admire you, eager to talk to you, looking for ways to spend as much time with you as possible, respect you more, and make you generally more charismatic. So I'm going to show you one simple trick that will make you a lot more charismatic. You've probably had conversations with people where for some reason that conversation was really enjoyable for you. You just wanted to keep talking to that person. You felt appreciated, heard, understood, and that they wanted to talk to you. And you've probably wondered many times what it is about that person that makes you want to talk to them so much. And you see, the secret to becoming that person people want to talk to, who they share their problems with, is to be a good listener. Because this is the most valuable skill you can have as a person. And if you think, okay, but I listen to people and no one wants to talk to me, the reason is very simple. Listening to people just for the sake of it and actively listening are completely different things. That's why I'll explain what active listening is. The truth is that each of us has this internal need to be heard. Each of us wants to feel heard, and each of us wants to feel important. Because often we struggle with life's problems, and it's hard to get through them alone. And we often want to share our feelings with someone, but don't have anyone to turn to. So, when you come across someone who is genuinely interested in you and sincerely wants to listen to your problems, you feel immensely appreciated. Because you finally get to unload everything, and for the first time in your life, feel that someone is truly listening to you. And that's what makes some people so charismatic. They fulfill this need of every person they talk to. The need to be heard, to be appreciated, to gain sympathy from others. And by being an active listener, you fulfill this need in others. So when you're talking to others, truly focus on what they're saying. Don't think about other things. Be 100% present and focused on what they're saying, because people can sense when you're listening to them and when you're not. You might try to pretend you're listening, but they'll still be able to sense that you're not. So you need to be an active listener. When talking to others, listen to them, ask them questions about what they're saying, and most importantly, be genuinely interested in what they're telling you. Don't pretend to be interested. Genuinely find something in that person that interests you. Because every person you meet knows something you don't know, and it might be knowledge that could totally change your life. Because you never know if you'll meet someone today who might change your life forever. So keep in mind that you're always just one person away from achieving the success you're desiring. Because if you meet that person, they might help you achieve that success. Maybe they'll give you an idea, some knowledge, or inspire you to change your life. So keep in mind that literally one potential acquaintance can change your life forever. Being an active listener is literally the most valuable skill you can possess, because when you talk, you might end up saying too much. You might say something you didn't intend to share with that person, and by being an active listener, you avoid this. But it works the other way too. When you're a listener, it might happen that the person tells you something they shouldn't have, but at the same time, something you need to know. So that's another benefit of this skill. Speak less, listen more, and it will make others literally adore you. Because everyone can talk, everyone can say nonsense, and those are the people others don't like. Those people who just keep talking and talking. No one likes those people, but everyone likes people who listen to others. Remember that the people you talk to are much more interested in themselves than in you and your problems. So listen to others and be more present when you're listening to them. Because if you're not present, or if you try to listen but are mentally absent, they will be able to sense it. And a tip that will help you be more present, not just in conversations, but in everyday life, is meditation. Because meditation is a way to practice presence. Just be in the moment. You're not in the past, thinking about what happened there, nor in the future, worrying about what will happen. You're just here and now. And through meditation, you'll be able to master this skill. It's a great skill, not just for listening to others, but also for becoming a much happier person. Because when you think about it, all your fears and worries don't come from the present moment. They come from either the past or the future. Because right now, at this moment, nothing is happening to you. Everything is fine. So all your worries, fears, and troubles come from either the past, when you remember things that once worried you, maybe a problem you once faced, or from the future when you worry about what might happen, and you actually have no control over either of those things, so it doesn't make any sense to worry about them. I went off topic for a moment, so let's return to discussing active listening. Another important aspect is your body language. If you're listening to someone, you need to show them that you're actually engaged. If you're standing, maintain a straight posture, and if you're sitting, don't slouch. Also, keep eye contact with them. Eye contact makes people feel more appreciated, but don't stare into their soul all the time. Look into their eyes for a moment, look away for a short time, and then make eye contact again. This will help the person feel less stressed around you and be more comfortable. Also, don't forget about your face. Don't have a blank expression as if you're not interested at all. Let your face convey that you're genuinely interested, and while talking, nod along with the speaker to provide an additional signal that you're truly listening to them. And remember not to interrupt your conversation partner when they're speaking. You probably know how annoying it is when someone interrupts you, and it's the same for others. After all, they're human just like you and me. Keep in mind that if you want to make people avoid you, laugh behind your back, or even look down on you, the way to do that is very simple. Just never listen to anyone for more than a moment. Talk about yourself all the time, and if something comes to your mind and you want to say it, never wait for someone to stop talking. Just start speaking right away. But if you want to be a charismatic person, you need to be an active listener. Be genuinely interested in others, and this will make them more interested in you too. Ask them questions that they will enjoy answering. Simply encourage your conversation partner to talk about themselves, their goals, successes, problems, and so on. Realize how valuable the skill of active listening is. You don't even need to talk about yourself. Yet, people will still feel greatly appreciated. All you need to do is listen attentively, and it will make anyone you interact with view you as an outstanding speaker, even if you say almost nothing. And remember to actually remember what people are telling you. If someone mentions a new goal they're working towards, make sure to ask them about it the next time you meet. This helps avoid those awkward moments when someone is telling a story, and you get distracted, and they later ask you about something you completely missed. That's why being present during active listening is so crucial. So, if you start improving your presence and truly listening to others with understanding, it'll make your charisma skyrocket. Because by actively listening to others, you fulfill their greatest need, which is the need to feel important.